Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the Women Members Excellence Committee of ICI, it is my pleasure to welcome all of you to this Yashaswani and Idol series number 25. This is a Wednesday series of programs which is conducted by the Women Members Excellence Committee of ICAI for Women Chartered Accountants and by the Women Chartered Accountants. This series is an extension of the Sky High Symposium, which concluded 100 episodes. And it is one of the committee's initiative to not only disseminate information to women members on technical updation and non-technical skills, but also to empower and inspire women members to come at forefront and release their verbal skills at the public forum. So I now welcome Mamta Seth to introduce our speaker for the first session.
Thank you, Deepali madam. Thank you for giving me opportunity to introduce today's speaker, CA Rupal Haria. CA Rupal Haria, she is a FCA BCom, is a distinguished practicing chartered accountant with over 2 decades of expertise in taxation, auditing, and corporate finance. As a partner in a leading CA firm, As a partner in a leading CA firm, she is...
I think there is some technical glitch. Mamta ji, are we audible to you?
Yes. Are you audible? Am I audible? Am I audible?
Mamta ji, are we audible?
Yes. Am I audible to you all?
Yes. No, your voice is not at all coming.
Rupal, hello?
Yeah, we can hear you. I can hear you, Mamta.
Okay, so shall I continue? As a partner in a leading CA firm, she is excel in optimizing financial process and delivering comprehensive training across various domains. Her contribution include training more than 300 income tax officers and serving as a prominent speaker and trainer in a CA forums and corporate setting across India. With this brief introduction, now I request CA Rupal madam to start the session. Thank you, Rupal madam.
Thank you, Mamta, for introduction. Thank you, Deepali. Thank you, WMEC committee, for giving me an opportunity to share the knowledge with all the members who are present on this virtual platform. So I will share my screen. Our today's topic is regarding the AI tools. See, the AI tools, there is a talk of profession, talk of town. All of us are using those tools. So today I'm not going in detail about the coding and all these things, but I will be emphasizing more on the practical part of AI tools, and I will keeping it very simple way. So at least after this session, if you can also start using it for your work, your profession, then it is really value addition. And even now, whenever we come across and we attend such session, most important part, I believe always, and I always share with my participants, that is an execution. So whatever we are hearing from any faculties, but execution is must. So let me share my PPT. There is a small PPT. I'll run through it, and then we will come to the practical part. Few practical things we will see together. So my screen is visible to everyone. Can anyone prompt me? Technology team, technical support team, my screen is visible?
Yes.
Okay. See, this is what again I am telling, that it is unleashed and transforming finance. Those who you all are present here, you also might be using those tools. Okay. So let us start with the, I have kept it limited towards the use of, towards the Excel, PowerPoint, Word, and uh, PowerPoint. Yeah, I said PowerPoint. So what is automation? So automation today, artificial intelligence, we are talking about the right of things we can do. Even small things, if we want to draft, we are taking the no, just going to the AI, log into the AI, and this we are Chat GPT is a commonly used platform, but there are various platforms available. So let's explore the practical automation and all applications in the finance sector. So your what's your coolest experience till today's date? I know it's we cannot interact. Otherwise, I would like to know from all of you before we start with the journey of seeing few practical paths. What see till today's whatever tools you have used. What's your coolest AI experience? I know this is the recorded platform, but just on the lighter mode, I must say that my coolest experience if the one query if I'm asking repetitively to chatbot to my AI tool. Okay. See if certain things in the certain format in Excel sheet I want to get that output, but I am not satisfied. Then I will re-query it. I will ask the AI chatbot again and again. And the one it is on the lighter mode to start with our further slides and practical part the this AI tool humbly chatbot of they will say, sorry, I apologize. I'm trying in some other way, so that will be the correct output you will be getting. Oh, think you are frustrated. So this is what when we are telling to someone who is in our office or to our family member, same thing repetitively 3, 4 times, then what will be their reaction and what is the chatbot reactions? That question I'm leaving to you all. So apart from that foolish AI experience, I must say when I will come to the practical part, I can tell how it gives us the required output in a fraction of time. Okay. So today's my content will be to the what are the AI accounting. So accounting also tools and you all are aware about it. Tele Prime is a integrated AI tools are there. You can generate various reports. You can no, pass various entries, data analysis. So it take the required data from the mountain of the data, Excel spreadsheet magic. That 1 or 2 things I have taken for Excel also. Then in our routine practice, we have to write many letters to our officers, income tax officers, or whatever authority you are representing, corporate, GST, or whatever, to your client. So it gives you the precise crafting skills and that letter format. And then coming to the PowerPoint presentations. Okay. So automation in accounting is a what? It's a really game changer, I must say. For routine data entry, it saves the valuable time. And even from I'm talking about the corporate and business world per se. Apart from it, when it comes to individual assessee accounting, there are many tools which are available. Say there are free tools as well as paid tools are available. But I have seen the experience when we want to have the good result, the paid tools, it gives us accurate data, it gives us more work spread out to give our query and to get the data, right? In Teleprime also, you can customize converting your bank entries into the straight away in tele entries, Excel, preparation of the Excel and all these things. So it is really, really time saving and game changer apart from how data talk with you. So you have a good data with you, but you want specific information from it. So whenever you give certain query, here I am using the word query, but my friend for AI tool, we have to use word prompt, PROMPT. So here whatever prompt proper we will be giving to chatbot, that accurate output we will be getting from it. Okay. Excel. Excel, it does the wonderful job. But again, I am telling you that all these things I am saying when passing my uh, slides. But the most important data we are providing, files we are providing, the compilation work and the module crux and all the work will be done by AI tool. But the thing, friend, you are getting me that prompt, whatever we are giving, that should be the accurate prompt. Up from that prompt and the data file which we have given, it will analyze, then it will come to the step-by-step conclusion, and then it will start working on it. So that we will see. So again, yes, AI tool Excel on steroid, we have used your word, but the most important is how you give the prompt, accurate result and required what you have visualized in your mind. It all depends on how accurately you are giving prompt. So it is not always that in one shot you will be getting the required information. Again, you have received certain output, you have to change your prompt. I will show you when we will come to the practical part. Writing assistant, as I told you regarding the letter also, grammar checkers, content generation tools, and all these things. I have taken few simple example which we use in our day-to-day office routine work. We will come to it. Uh, and the presentation, PowerPoint presentations, and you can prepare slides. Now the big question comes to us whether AI will be our co-worker or competitor. So this question again, I'm leaving to you all, my dear participants. This was the small synopsis PPT I have given here. Now we are going and heading towards the practical part. But apart from that, I have used today Chat GPT, and I have now I have seen certain other AI tools also, but I have started working with Chat GPT. So this is for some time I use it for my office work and being no, to learn new things. So I use that tools. So that is the thing, you might be asking the question, which AI tool is the best? So here again, one slide I have given, because nowadays we all are conducting meetings online. Yes. And I have seen many corporate giants also, they are conducting meeting online because there is a long spread out geographically demographic. One director is sitting in no in Dubai, Orissa, Calcutta, Mumbai, and all. So it is a very friendly tool for company secretary fireflies.ai. Okay, so it is a note taker. There are this tool is a it it will be in, coming to your boardroom meeting as a virtual person. Then there are a certain queries and prompt we have to set. So it will be sending notice agenda to the time of the notice, then link to join the meeting to the participants. Then it will take note of the minutes, and then it will prepare and transcribe the minutes in the required format. So when we are living in the edge of online meeting, this tool is also game changer. This is the there are other tools are also available for meetings, recording and all, note taker, but this is the simplest one which I have come across. These are the steps I have given you, and this is the future. Automation is not just a tool, it is a superhero cape that can save professionals from mundane tasks and unlock their truly financial superpowers. We all will agree with this because our routine work, if when we give the proper prompt, we use it the correct way, then it will be taken care of by AI. So we can give and devote our time to the more qualitative and new learning work. Okay. So this was my small PPT. I'm ending that PPT. Now we will go to the chat GPT login. Again, now you will ask me the question. See, in chat GPT, many of you might have created your account also, right? So there are a free chat GPT option is available. Right now, the version is 4.0. Okay. So that version is the updated version 4.0. Now, when you are using the free version of ChatGPT, my dear friends, you can see here attachment link is there where we can attach the file if we want to do any query to ChatGPT. So what will happen? It will give you the 4.0 ka 15 minutes ka slot. After 15 minutes, if you are using the free version, it will tell you that now you have already utilized the available slot of 4.0. Now you can use the older version that is 3.5. Okay. So that is then in that what you can't do, you can't attach the file. Okay. So certain word related work or the work on detail which are available on the internet and whatever detail is there that chat GPT will work you. When you are coming to the paid version, there are a monthly subscription also, yearly subscriptions are also there. So here the options are available for you to attach the file. So first I'm starting with the simple word letter drafting part. So I have already prepared certain prompt for this lecture. So I'm straight away coming to that file. So I'll show you my file where I have kept. See, these certain demo prompts I have prepared because we want to give it the precise prompt. Okay. These are the sample data, bank statement. You can also, as I have told you, from the bank statement, you can straight away categorize the account and you can pass the entries. And for GSTR 2A also, there are certain prompt I have prepared. 1 minute. This is the prompt we have prepared for the simple letters. Okay. See here, letter content is what wrong document was couriered to Mumbai store. So we want to write letter for it. So how the see most important I am coming to practical part, but again I am repeating how prompt you are giving. So one time your prompt may not go correct way, what you want exact output. So again you have to no refine it and refine it. So I will always suggest that whatever your final refined prompt was there, you save it in the file for your future use also, future requirement also. Okay. So I need assistance in rewriting a letter to ensure it adopts a formal and polished tone. See here we are emphasizing to whom we are writing. So we want no in the apologetic and very sympathetic way, polished tone appropriate for a professional or business setting. Below is the original letter content that requires modification. Please revise it to communicate the intended message with a higher degree of formality and professionalism. So we are sending to some higher authority to our client, to our corporate giant client. So we want all these things. So what I will do, I will just copy paste first my prompt and then I will copy paste my letter. See, you can see there are various spelling mistakes are also there. We are sorry ka spelling is also wrong. Mistake spelling is also wrong. So now we are going to AI chat GPT chat box and we are asking to give us the refined version. So I'm coming to this. So message, I'm just pasting my this thing. Okay. And now I will say go. Screen is visible. See, here is a revised version of letter with a more formal and polished tone. So what word we have emphasized that he will consider while drafting the letter. See, we can see here, these fonts are visible to everyone. Tech support team, can you help me? Visible, na? Thank you. Incorrect document sent to Mumbai store. We sincerely apologize for the oversight in sending the sales order instead of the intended sales invoice. Please disregard our previous courier. Enclosed with this letter, you will find the correct sales invoice. Now, if I will say, okay, thank you for your understanding, use some other word. Okay. So let's see what other things it is giving us. Exactly what you, how you want to apologize them. So we will say, I'm writing, use other words in humble way. Okay. See, certainly. Just read. See, now it has given, we appreciate your patience in this matter. So it sounds little better. If still we are not satisfied, we can ask him again. Okay. So this was relating to the word. There are say various other prompts for word format I have taken. So now coming to the Excel format. So I will show you one capital gain summary, which is there in PDF. Okay. So let me open this summary, which I'm opening right now, my dear friends. It was when it came to us in peak July season. It came on somewhere 26, 28 July, I can say, and it was running in 5 pages. I have just cut short few pages over here. And you can see, I'll just enlarge the more. Can you see how the quantity sold is given here? See, quantity is given script wise, Autoline, DCW, then Deep Energy. You can see this. Okay. See, now those who are filing income tax return, you all know how it is required in our ITR, in which format it is required. And you can see how time it is consumed when we are, in the on the marathon race of filing all income tax return before 12 of 31st July. So here how AI tool will help us. How we have done it to transfer it to Excel format and in the required format. Okay. So, but the important was what? To give the correct prompt. I have typed prompt, but now for this data, we will type prompt online live right now. Okay. So you understood what we are doing it? We are getting this PDF capital gain summary in the required format in Excel. So we can straight away copy paste to our income tax return. Okay. So again, we are coming here. I'll just now use the attachment, upload from computer. Okay, we have uploaded here. Now we will give the prompt. I see we are also using some humble word when we are giving request. I request you to prepare Excel file from the attached PDF. See, I have ready prompt, but I'm just typing here. If here and there little bit change we will make, then how it will go. So it is you. I'm repeating again, my friends. You should not keep it in your mind that ek bar once we have given the prompt, then my solution is fully super solution is ready. If what till you reach to the satisfactory solution, you have to keep on changing your prompt. Okay, so that is more important. Afterwards, what is more important, I can tell you that you have to recheck the data. From PDF, it is converted to Excel, but straight away you cannot start copy pasting to your income tax return. Just have a 2-3 minutes and just recheck the data with the PDF and then you use it. So after all, it is a robot, it is a chatbot. So even it will also see, you can see here the disabled line. Chat GPT can make mistakes. Check important info. So it is always important to check the data. Okay. I request to prepare Excel file from the attached PDF in the following format. Okay. First, name of the company. In tabular format. Okay, I'm adding tabular format. Okay, name of the company. Second, it comes quantity, my dear friends. I'm just recollecting, revisualizing the format which is there in our ITR. Quantity. Third will be date of purchase. Fourth will be date of sale. Fifth will be sales consideration. Sixth will be purchase cost. See now, if you want to segregate STCG and LTCG, short term, long term, again you have to give that the beyond 3 years, 1 year, and above 1 year wala. So I'm not giving that right now. We are keeping it little simple, but if you will give that command also, that prompt also, then it will prepare and you will ask him to prepare two separate column for long-term capital gain and short-term capital gain. It will prepare two separate column as well. Okay. But I am keeping here one simple column for capital gain. Will be 7th. Okay, so let's go how we will get our output. Let's see. Now, meanwhile, it is processing. See, it is telling us that how I will proceed. And then I will work on this and provide you with the Excel file shortly. Now, here when it is, this data is getting analyzing and output is coming to us, the most important thing, please remember, whatever AI tools you are using, do not give your personal data, okay, with the name, bank account detail and all. Just change it somewhere. Here, what will happen now? I have tried once giving some little bit personal data, and then again I have re-prompted that this is my personal data where you will be using it. Okay, so like how my data will spread out. So it gives me the reply that no, it will be restricted to your use only. So when you will give the command and prompt, delete the data which I have given for the in the prompt format for particular output, it will delete the data. But here the things are not ending. See, alignment, there is a data length alignment, some problem is there. So it is analyzing again. Okay. So it is working. So here I was coming to the point that if I have asked chatbot, delete my personal data. So it will say, yes, all your personal data, whatever prompt you have given, we have deleted it. Okay. But then actually it is deleted. Yeah, it is actually deleted. But then back and pay where it will be used. Back and pay, it will be used by the company for the training of their chatbot. Okay. So that data will be remaining at the back end. So you have to be very, very careful while using those AI tools. So it seems to be still an issue with the data alignment. Let me double check the correct data again and I will. So let it do. Otherwise, we will change our prompt. I have already one output file with me. It is there. I will show you how I have got the output. So we will just wait for 1 minute more how the things are coming. I hope you all are finding it useful and enjoying this session. See, this way it will do the analysis. I'll meanwhile let him do. I'll show you in my download. There is a one file. It is there which we have got from the result. See, this is the file. I'll open it. See, this way it will give us the data. Visible to everyone. Support team visible है ये file. Okay. So what command we have given? Quantity, purchase date, sales consideration, purchase, capital gain. You have to just quickly review with your PDF original file and then straight away you can do copy paste to your income tax return. So this was also we have derived from the chat GPT AI tool only by attaching this file and with the data. Okay, now if we want to stop, we can stop it also. We can say it is trying again and again. Yes, ma'am. See here, if you are not happy with that, you can give your response. Change the model. Sorry, that I regenerate. Okay, regenerate may it will do it. Start with the first cell. Again, it will start to analyze the data. So let's wait for this moment, or then we will go to our other example. So meanwhile, I can show you certain other prompt also. Meanwhile, it is analyzing the data. We can see what else things we can do. See, I have prepared the Excel file as requested. You can download it using the link below. So let's download the file. We have downloaded the file. We'll open that file. This is the file which is generated. Can you see, all of you? This is the file, the way we wanted it. So now it is easy to do our work of written filing when such data is coming from our client end. Okay. So this was regarding the creating the Excel. Now I'll show you certain other magic of AI tool. Just coming to my folder where I have saved certain things which I wanted to show you all. Don't save. Uh, just 1 minute. See here, this one file is there with me. Can you see annual return results, consolidated figures in rupees, in crores, from sales to net profit, earning per share, dividend payout. And it is from 10 years reports are there. Now, this I want in the chart analysis for my dashboard. Okay. So how I have to give prompt to ChatGPT and what will be output what output I will be getting from ChatGPT. So let's start with it. I have typed here a demo prompt for that. I'll just copy paste it. GSTR 2A RICO can also be done here. I'll just come to it last part. See, utilizing the attached sales data, I request the creation of 5 distinct charts and visuals to enhance my dashboard's effectiveness. This should be encompass a variety of formats, including but not limited to bar charts, line graphs, pie charts, or scattered plots. Scattered plots. 1 minute. Each tailored to illuminate key trends, performances, metrics, and insights within the data. So here how specifically and precisely we are giving our prompt, it is really important. See, now I'm giving him color scheme. Please add it to a color scheme of purple and white for all visuals to ensure consistency with our brand's aesthetic. For each chart, please ensure data accuracy and clarity in presentation with a focus on highlighting actionable insights. If there are any notable trends, discrepancies, or areas of interest identified in the data, please create visuals that specifically address these points. So can you return all these visuals in PPT? Generally, I'm telling you that whenever we have tried, sometime PPT, it takes time, little bit, but we are doing with the PPT. So I have copied this command. Just 1 minute, I have to log in again. I'm going to ChatGPT my login. That time my login was open. Start now. Okay. So we are giving our command. Now we are attaching that file. That is a picture. I have downloaded picture from the computer internet. Okay. Now go ahead. Let's go. Ready, steady, go. It is analyzing the file because 10 years data are there, but it will give us the beautiful presentation in the chart format. It will always tell us that how it will proceed. It is also assuring us I will adhere to your color scheme, consistency with your so and so. See, he has identified all these pointer. Now he is preparing the charts. Let me start by creating the charts and visuals using this data. Are you finding it useful, my dear friends? You can write it in your comment box. So at least afterwards we will come to know about it. Please write it, whether it is useful or not. PowerPoint, it takes time, but I wanted to show you the entire how the big data. This is 10 years data. You can take the as much as big data, it will analyze it. But the most important, how we have see all the charts are prepared. Now it is preparing PowerPoint for us. For ChatGPT PowerPoint, there is a separate subscription is there where you can prepare all your PPTs with the visualization, pictorial presentation and everything. So they have a separate PPT presentation subscription is there. Okay. So it will take time, but your presentation will be ready with the help of the chart which has been shown above. So we have to give a response or whatever if you want to give. Analyze is pause because I told you that PowerPoint, it is taking always time to generate. But it gives us the PowerPoint. I'll show you. I have that PowerPoint generated in with me. Just 1 minute. This is sales data slides which were generated earlier. I'll just do the presentation. The 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Yeah, it is a PowerPoint. Just end show. 1 minute. I'll open without PowerPoint. See, can you see sales over the year? Then operating profit versus net profit. Profit margin over the years. This is relevant expenses versus sales. how the percentage, how expense sales, it has been varied since last 10 years. Yearly sales growth. This is yearly sales growth. So this is how you get your required data. So this was all about the PPT and all. You can again regenerate it. You can again give the same command and you will get your PowerPoint. Now, just one last thing I would like to say you. Just I'll attach one PDF document. This is our Finance Bill 2024. Okay. Now, what you want from this? Finance Bill 2024 runs in number of pages. But there can be, if you want to ask, give me the major summary of the changes, amendments which have been announced in Finance Bill 2024 in the PPT or tabular format, it will give you. You can ask that, give me the major key changes which will be implemented in financial year 24-25 and those which will be implemented in 25-26. It will give you. If there is a major change in capital gain, you can ask that way also. So in GST related also, appeal related certain changes have come, RCM related changes have come. You can ask that. So here I'm asking for the changes and amendments which are applicable in the financial year 24-25 and those who are applicable in next financial year. So how it will extract the data and give us the desired result. Okay. See here, always not necessary you get the data from the attached file. You can write from the attached file. It can access to internet, whatever details are available on internet also, right? So you can ask that whatever details are available on the internet. You can also go through the Income Tax Act 19, Income Tax Act also. So question may arise to you that every time whatever attachment we are giving, only to that limited version data will be provided, output will be provided by chatbot. No, it will also explore as per the our detail also. Okay, from the attached file, prepare the data, prepare the slides in tabular format for the amendments which are applicable from financial year 24-25 and 25-26 in separate PPT slides. Okay, let's see how we are getting, whether we have to change our prompt or not. Let's see. We can also request him that change the model, means the way you are trying to give the output, you please change your way of getting the output file. So it will change it. It is taking time to review the file, read the file, then it will give us the required desired result.
Yeah, the session is over. I cannot hear the
Yeah,
voice.
yeah, ma'am, it is taking download हो रहा है एक, but I can show them already, which I have already created the file. So we can end the session.
Mm.
Okay, friends, it will take time. I have already one downloaded file with me. I can show you that. See, I have given for capital gain in the tabular format. There we have given for the amendment. Okay. So whatever by giving, we got this way comparative analysis in the tabular format. What are the changes have come in section 46A, 47, 48, so on. Okay. Section 112, 11A and everything. And what will be the effective date of application, applicability. Okay. So similarly, the right now what prompt we have given, it will prepare the slides in the tabular format for the amendments which are applicable in current financial year as well as in the next financial year. Okay. So there are, today we have seen for PPT, from PDF to PPT, Excel and Word. So there are various other things we can do by the use of ChatGPT AI tool and other AI tools, which will increase efficiency and save our time for our day-to-day routine work. Thank you everyone for patience hearing. Okay, Preeti ma'am, thank you for giving me an opportunity for addressing the aspirant chat, all our professional members.
So any questions are there? So you'll be taking, or how it is already done?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am, there are questions. I'll be taking up the questions.
So please do that needful.
Rupal ma'am, for you, the question is this ChatGPT 4 paid version?
Yeah, right now which I have shown them, it is a paid version. It is a 4.0. So 4.0 is the paid version.
Okay. Neha from Delhi is asking, will this PPT be available for future?
Yeah, we will be, I will be sharing on with WMEC committee. Then they can, ma'am, how they can review on our portal, right, ma'am?
Yeah, office can do the needful.
Yeah.
Okay. The next question is from Beena Shah from Baroda. She's asking, can you please explain how to build AI capability in MS Excel or PPT?
MS Excel and PPT, if you want to build up, then it will be the customized things. Or otherwise, can you, because that question I am not really, can you interpret only this much is mentioned for them?
Yeah, only this much is mentioned. I think, Beena, you can directly connect with Rupal on her email ID or mobile number.
Yeah.
And I think Rupal will be able to help you.
Yeah, because
Yeah, that's all. We are done with the questions.
Thank you, Forum.
Thank you. I think, Preeti ma'am, you can take it forward.
Okay. Yeah.
So, good evening, friends. We welcome our next speaker, our own Central Council member, and the driving force behind all this remarkable initiative, CA Preeti Paras Tawla. She's our esteemed Central Council member of ICI and also the independent director. She chairs this WMEC committee. She also serves on the board of discipline. Internationally, she represents India on the ISSB's Sustainability Standards Advisory Forum and chairs the SAFA Sustainability Board. With governance roles in prominent companies like Sun Pharma and IRB Infrastructure, she also holds unique distinctions as India's first social auditor. So I would give a loud applause to that for her, and she contributes significantly to the social impact initiatives through her roles at the Institute of Social Auditors of India and Social Stock Exchange BSP. I welcome Preeti and over to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Deepali madam, for such a kind introduction, and Rupal madam for completing this first session, which was also very important and useful. Some tools what she has shown, displayed, demonstrated, and artificial intelligence technology. So thank you all the moderators,
Thank you,
also
Preeti madam.
forum, and Mamta, and everyone, and all my dear participants whom I can see. And today's very important topic is and very innovative topic, because we all are aware about GST, direct tax, and we also have learned a lot into audits, which we are doing, tax audits, everything, routine topics. But this is also very new topic, and I want to share a lot of things about this, the journey, and I was how I got this opportunity to serve the institute in this area. So we will discuss all those things, and there are a lot of opportunities, friends, in this area, and this I was also not aware, and how I came to know. So before that, let me also run through certain initiatives of women committee, and I also request Jaya, if she is there from our team, to also display the video of initiatives of our women committee, women members excellence committee, right? Yeah. So the last initiative which we did was publication, releasing the publication. The future is female and it's now. And you can download this copy. We will circulate also. This is very interesting. We have done a lot of research and analysis about the women leadership in three areas, that is social, political, and corporates and the professional. So this initiative we have done, and it's a 32 pages publication. Everyone can go through that. So friends, in very brief, let me also go through this initiatives of women committee, what we have done since last year. So last year I have been given this opportunity to chair this women members excellence committee. Earlier it was empowerment committee, and I requested president ki women really doesn't require any empowerment, and that is why requested to change the name from empowerment to excellence. And friends, as you know, we have the process in the institute. It has gone through the process, it came to the council, and the council has unanimously approved the name of committee as women members excellence committee. The first time I am not going through the detailed, but in brief I am sharing with all of you the initiatives of our women members excellence committee. We have first time in the history of ICI, 75 years of ICI, we have come out with CA Women Leadership Awards, and we have come out with this 6 categories, and we have awarded 15 females for the first time. That happened last year. We have given this platform of this webinars to the female members coming out as a speaker, and if they are not ready as a speaker, come out as a moderators, right? So now today's moderators are all the speakers, and because of this initiatives, the new speakers have come out. Otherwise it was very difficult to have the female speakers, but now the female speakers are not only speaking in our webinars, they are speaking at various levels in the branch regions, and at they have become the national level faculties also. So we have completed 100 webinars of Sky High Symposium. We have started this Yashaswini series. We have renamed means the Yashaswini and Idol, which means that Yashaswini is a successful women and inclusivity, diversity, outstanding performer, and leadership qualities, and which a woman has. A woman as a chartered accountant has all these qualities, and that's why we have started and named this as nomenclature. We have given Yashaswini and Idol, and today we are on the Silver Jubilee, friends. Today this is the 25th episode of Yashaswini and Idol, where we all are discussing about this sustainability and all, and technology, everything we are discussing. Again, we have come out with, when you see this portal, we have this unleash your potential. So women, we have taken break and want to join back again in the profession. We have come out with small 20 to 25 hours of online programs, online learnings, technical learnings on various topics, whether be it direct tax, international tax, audits. So all those things, unleash your potential, that series is there on the portal of the women. We have started for the women members in industry. We have come out with the special campus placement program, and about 1,600 women joined both the years, and about 20 to 25 companies have registered, and campus placement, especially for the women, for flexi and part-time work from home, has been initiated. Recently, about 2 months back, we have launched this part-time flexi hours work portal, which will enable the registration of the CA firms as well as the corporates, and they will also enable the registration of the CA women who wants part-time flexi hours work from home facilities. It will be matching this both the requirements. Once you register on the portal, you will also see which are the firms available. You can connect them. They will also able to see who are the women who have registered. Then they will connect all you directly, and that is how this portal has been built. We have come out with this CA Women Leadership Conclave, and the response is very excellent at various branches and various regions. We have come out with this Falcon programs, and the response is really excellent. So these are the certain initiative. I feel that we have to recognize, friends. We have about 29.3% women members out of 4,15,000 total membership. So about say 1,25,000 or so members are there. However, if we see, the actual working women ratio is much lesser, and the women in leadership position is less than 3%. So to motivate all the leaders, women leadership, and to recognize this women leadership and motivate others to become the leaders, we have come out with these various initiatives, whether as a women leadership conclaves or leadership awards. And these are the ways in which we are going ahead. And friends, it is a 10 years of this committee. It has been started in the year 2014, and 2024 is the 10 years of the CA Women Excellence Committee. And this year we have, since last years, we are performing the best. Again, I have been given the opportunity to chair the Sustainability Reporting Standards Board, and that's why we will see all the presentations and the opportunity for our CA members in this sustainability, ESG, social stock exchange, and this social audits. So here, what is sustainability? So let us make this session very interactive. I see certain members who are as a attendees also. They can chat and give the response. So friends, what is sustainability? Can you please answer in the chat box? What is sustainability, friends? If you share with me, that will be really good. What is sustainability? I can see certain members as a part of attendees and certain members who are joined through YouTube link. But the members who are the attendees can answer this question. I can see Vaishali Gupta or Swati Sovani madam, Kavita Jaju or Mugdha Salunke, or Nida Merchant, or Nina Ben or Swati Ghorbole. If you can let us make this session very, very interactive. If you can answer what is sustainability, what is ESG rather, for full form of ESG? Yes. If anyone can answer in the chat box. This chat box is open, right? Jaya, Kapulapta, this chatbot, technical team, this chatbot, anyone can respond in the, put in the chat or not? Yes, who is the moderating? Deepali madam? Are you getting any question or any response?
There are two questions.
Okay.
One is any standard rule to follow, and the second is can you repeat the question?
Okay, my question is what is, if anyone knows what is sustainability and what is ESG? If anyone
Chat,
knows,
chat appear is disabled. There is
oh,
one message.
so technical team, if you can make it able, the chat, that will be really helpful to have this interaction. Technical team, are you there? Please enable the chat. Okay, I can open, but others are also, yes. Okay, so I have received some answer, economy, sustainability and governance. Yes, anyone else? Sustainability, what is? This is not the correct answer. Partial, only partial is correct. So any other one who can answer this? What is ESG, sustainability? Yes. I will also share my presentation. Okay. So then it is helpful to understand. Yes, someone again has answered, which is correct answer, ESG. Are you able to see my presentation?
Yes, we are.
Perfect. Okay. So now see this elephant you can see. Huh? You can see the elephant? Dipali madam?
Yes. Your PPT is visible.
Yeah, so last year, first year when I entered into the council, the president asked me before the installation of the new president and the council, he called me and asked me, Priti, which committee you would like to take up? So I said, President, sir, I was like there in say 9 years in the region and my 18 years journey into the profession. Any committee you would like to give, I can work in that committee and let me know. So then when I saw the nomination, I got this Sustainability Reporting Standard Board as a vice chairperson. And, when there is a blindfold on our eyes and someone is asking, he touch this thing and what is this? Let us know. So, and someone if touches the body of the elephant, he or she will say it is a wall. And if someone touches the a trunk, this tail will say this is a rope. And if someone is touching the leg, will say either it is a trunk, a tree, it is a tree, or it is a pillar. Or if it is like a ear, one will say it is a fan, right? So this is the same thing which has happened to me when I don't know anything about the sustainability, but friends, let me tell all of you, we have worked so hard and ensured that all the with our initiatives everything opportunity come to all our members, and this is how the opportunity has come into place. Friends, with that, the first work which have been given, immediately after the formation of the council, we had our meeting of sustainability reporting standard board, and this is the um, first board in world. The Sustainability Reporting Standard Board of ICI is the first one in the world. It is not only at India level, but at world level. And when we got the first work I have been given was to responding the white paper of the SEBI. And the timeline was 48 hours. So I don't know if I have some work relating to GST or something relating to income tax. If GST is there, I just call Deepali or forum or someone and ask you what is this and how to respond, how to give me some points. And if something relating to income tax, I call say Rupal or anyone else who is into the income tax, and form the group and make the response points, right? But now this sustainability is like nothing. So I took the printouts. Next day in the morning, 5 o'clock, I woke up. 5 to 9, I read this paper, concept paper of SEBI twice. What was it all about? It was all about ESG, sustainability, who is doing about ESG rating, what are the initiatives, how to do. At that time, I have responded, mentioned that this area should be open for the chartered accountant members, and we have then started working on that. After that, friends, there are two concepts over here. We will go one by one in this next 15 minutes. One is, and let us go through this through the again the presentation. Friends, one second, share screen. So now, hope this presentation is being seen. Yes. Presentation, are you able to see the presentation, friends? Hello?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. So now growing importance. So when we invest into the shares, what we see, right? We see the profit. Yeah, if you can respond, what we see when we invest into the share market, right? What we see, friends? We see the profitability of the company, and as a chartered accountant, we always see the balance sheet, right? If the profit is good, if the profit is good, we can invest. If the company is into the losses, we don't invest. But this is all about our sustainability. There are always three P's. First is profitability, then people, and then planet. So now there was one survey which has happened, and in that survey, day by day the importance has been grown. And in this survey, it has been the investors see whether this what is good for environment and the society, the stakeholders and the governance, whether all rules, regulations are being followed or not, right? So 98% of the investors surveyed said that non-financial disclosures are also very important and it is required. And 83% of the investors said it is necessary that formal framework should be there for the reporting. And 75% of the people surveyed says the assurance of the robustness of the organization's planning for the climate risk is very much valuable, right? And accordingly, there is a demand for non-financial information is on the rise, which is increasing day by day. On more stringent rules and regulations are coming, as well as the global accords more prominent than ever. It is not about India, it is across nation, across globally required, and it is changing the behavior of the consumer. We have examples of each and everything. See, if we see the changing behavior, now everyone will prefer the cotton bag or the jute bag rather than the plastic bags, right? In the now common parlance also, right? Similarly, so now there was one Glasgow conference, COP26, 3 years back, where our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, along with the other countries' leaders, were part of it, and where all have signed Paris Agreement. And when their country will become the carbon neutral, where our Honorable Prime Minister has said that India will become the carbon neutral by 2070, and by 2030 the Panchamrut to be followed. And what is this Panchamrut and what is this carbon neutral all about? Means whatever CO2 is emitted should be equal to the oxygen. Right now, India is the third largest country having this CO2 emissions more in terms of CO2 numbers more than the oxygen, right? It's because of all the say petrols, the fuels, or the product factory production of their pollutions and everything. And accordingly, all this Panchamrut to be followed, like having this alternate renewable energies and all those things. And accordingly, all these regulators have also become very, very cautious and stringent. The rules and regulations have come into place. We will see all these rules and regulations which have come into the place. So let us go directly to that, right? So now earlier what has happened, earlier also, say 10 years back also, this BRR and everything like business responsibility reporting was mandatory, was there, not mandatory but voluntary for say 2012 top 100 listed companies by their market cap, then sustainability reporting, then integrated reporting has come, and then BRR has come in 2019. And for 1st April 2022, the SEBI has made it mandatory to come out with mandatory BRSR reporting, that is business responsibility and sustainability report, mandatory for top 1,000 listed companies, right? And what is all about? What are these reporting requirements? We will see that all ESG requirement. And now, since last year, that is 1/4/23, so 23/24, so for the financial year 23/24, assurance of this sustainability, BRSR is also mandatory, and India is the first country to adopt the assurance of this sustainability report mandatory, and that is also for top 1,000 listed companies on glide path method over next 4 years. So right now it is mandatory for 150 companies. Next year it will become mandatory for 250 companies. Like that, till 4 years it will become mandatory for 1,000 companies. Now one will say we are not doing the audits of top listed companies and also how it is applicable to us and how it is beneficial and what opportunities we find here. So here also I can say there are two things. One, there are very few members who are actually into this consulting and reporting as well as in assurance. So one can actually learn this topic and support the CA firms and have this opportunity over there. And other thing, the value chain is also mandatory. What is the value chain? Means the SEBI also wants that the companies which are supplying the material to this top 1,000 listed companies, those supplier companies should also, 75% of the supplier companies should also be ESG compliant, right? So if the company, for example, some of the companies have also started outreach programs and they are reaching out to their suppliers and ensuring that those are also ESG compliant. And if they are not ESG compliant, they are stopping their purchases from these companies. So these companies can be the MSMEs also, small companies also, which are the clients at large for our medium and small chartered accountants. And hence it is mandatory for them also to comply, and that opportunity, they will not go to the large firms. And these, if we are aware about this BRSR and ESG compliance, then they also the work also may flow to us, right? And if we see what are the reporting requirements, so friends, if we see the reporting requirements broadly, so there are three types of report. Entire report falls into three parts. First are the general disclosures, which contains about the information about the company, the size, location, the products, number of employees, what are the CSR activities, all those things. Again, the management disclosures, so in which what are the policies, the processes, the procedures, what is the combination of the management, the KMPs, the stakeholder engagement, the initiatives, all those things are covered in this management disclosures. And there are again principle wise disclosures, and it contains 9 principles which are core element, and these are again divided into essential and leadership principles. Essentials are mandatory to respond, and leadership are voluntary to respond. So friends, if we see this principles, right? So 9 principles are we have to report. So there are about 145 points or clauses which are required to be reported in this BRSR. So these 9 principles are divided into the ethical business practices, the product stewardship, the employee well-being and engagement, the stakeholders engagement, the human rights, environmental stewardship, the public policy advocacy, inclusive and equitable growth, and customer focus. These are nothing to do with finance. This is entirely non-financial reporting, which one has to do and look into. And accordingly, I have also divided these principles into their subpoints where what the reporting requirement is, so one can go through. So again, what is the role of a Institute of Chartered Accountants over here, friends? If we see the sustainability, see friends, we have worked a lot. We have also done certain backtesting of reporting for SEBI, what they required. On that basis, they have done analysis and come out with the assurance. So at present, we have 3410 standard, which speaks about the sustainability and everything. Internationally, this IFRS Foundation International Sustainability Standard Board has come out with two standards, which contains S1 and S2. However, these both are relating to reporting of the nature and all. However, whereas our SEBI regulatory requirement is entirely on ESG, means environment. So in environment, it is asking scope 1 and scope 2 emissions, carbon emissions, the calculations, and again and environment related thing which we have seen in the principles. In S part, that is social. In S part, it is asking everything about the human rights and the human labor laws and everything. What is the composition of women workers, women employees, in fact women KMPs also, key managerial persons who are on the board, and the women leaders as well as the women employees, and human rights, the labor laws, everything comes into social part. The stakeholders engagement and all social S covers everything. Social means stakeholders relating to the regulator. As who are the stakeholders? Stakeholders are many. They are the regulators, they are the employees, they are the KMPs, they are the shareholders, they are the investors, they are the suppliers, everyone. So everything relating to stakeholders are asked by in the social and the governance part, whether all the laws, rules, and regulations are complied with or not. That comes into the governance part. So SEBI requires that, BRSR requires everything, replying, and all the clauses, 145 clauses are built into overall E, S, and G component. Whereas when we compare to S1 and S2, that again goes into the finance and it checks whether the finance is also covered into that. Again, here if we see what is the role of the institute, so the regulators here, especially the SEBI, brings the disclosure requirements, the framework, and this also assurance which they have bring, value chain they have brought. So it also promotes and propagates the sustainable finance. Again, whereas the role of a institute is accountancy profession is to support and coordinate with the regulator, to support them, to ensure that everything is prepared and getting implemented, and also building the capacity of the members. So we have come out with the capacity building measures, bringing out the certificate course on BRSR, as well as various outreach meetings we have done for the corporates as well as for our members, so that they learn these areas. And this assurance also we have supported into in these areas. And the corporates have to adopt this, the sustainability reporting they have to do to enhance the stakeholders' trust, confidence, and the experiences. So this is the role, and this is the and I am happy to share with all of you that we have got the best sustainability reporting standard board award during my chairmanship from United Nations, where more than about 70 countries have nominated themselves, and India ICI and Sustainability Reporting Standard Board has got the best sustainability reporting standard board award. So this is with all initiatives we have come out with this. We have also developed the sustainability reporting maturity model, and version 2 has been launched. and which is developed by ICI. This is an automated tool which is there on the website of the ICI. And if we put what are the initiative sustainability all in ESG part, what the companies have reported, we will automatically get the result. So it is a 300 marks, and if the company gets up to 75 mark, we'll understand that company is very formative stage into sustainability. And if like that, there are various levels are built, and if the company gets more than 225 marks, so company is best into the following the sustainability. So these are also developed by us by SRSB. Again, the another initiative of social stock exchange which has been initiated, friends, this is also very dear to my heart, and there are a lot of opportunities, because as a chartered accountant we are connected with charitable trust or section 8 companies, either as a office bearer or a committee member or a treasurer or as a chairman or trustee or as an auditor, and hence this initiative is also very, very important. Friends, do you have any question into this ESG and BRSR, friends? Let me understand, so we can then rush to this social stock exchange. I have run through this entire because we have to cover this social stock exchange also. Any question on this BRSR? Friends,
Can we take it together?
is it like that?
Yeah, actually, my computer is just restarting this. It just crashed suddenly. The questions are on that. Give me
Question.
5 minutes.
Okay. Okay. So hope everyone has understood this initiatives of sustainability. I can also see the questions as such. So the first video which I have seen in this sustainability, it is hardly 2 minutes video, friends. And what it was showing is that nature requires people. I want to ask all of you the question, nature require people or people require nature? Yes? Anyone? In the chat box? Yes, anyone? Nature require people or people require nature? Friends? Am I audible? Friends, if you can, people require nature. People require nature. People require nature. We both need each other. Okay. Chat box is enabled now. Okay. I got some 4-5 answers. So people require nature. So we are taking care. Another question following this. We are taking care of our belongings like our home, our office, our clothes, our dress, our sari. What care we are taking for nature? Yes, anyone? Are we taking any care of nature? We require nature. Everyone is saying that whatever things we require, we take care, a lot of care of everything what we need and require. Are we taking care of nature? Yes. Siley is saying no, we are not taking care. Are we taking care of nature? Are we planting any trees, or we are just cutting the trees and using like anything? The papers we are wasting, right? The energy, right? We are not thinking about nature. The fuel, the gas, everything we are using as and what and when, whatever we need, right? In general, the nature is ignored, right? Right. So, friends, what I would share with all of you is that um, uh, we are not taking care specific. See, when we are not in the room, we are just putting off the lights and all. That is the general care, right? But any specific care we are not taking. If anyone has seen the dinosaurs? Anyone has seen the dinosaurs? Yeah. Yes, anyone seen dinosaurs? We have only heard, no? Some 100 years back, the dinosaurs were there, right? And they are not there, right? Some 150 years before, some 500 years before, the dinosaurs were there. And now they are not there, right? So, friends, similarly, what I'm trying to tell all of you is that, see, dinosaurs we have not seen, we have only heard about them. The species of animals, now every day, now and then, we are hearing that we had some thousands of species of some animals, some tigers, and now it has been reduced. Day by day, the animal species are reducing, and if you are not taking care of this animals, nature, these animals are also reducing, and similar will be the case if we do not take care of nature. The people also will be no more in next few years, by after few generations. And it is very, very important that we take care of nature. It is very important. Friends, do you know how to what is scope 1 emission and what is carbon emission? Yes, what is carbon emission? Right, what is carbon emission, friends? Right, when we are say doing this online discussions, and we are just sitting in front of laptop and we are using the electricity, so what is the electricity utilized, and then it is carbon dioxide is generated because the electricity is utilized. I am giving you simple examples. And because of this electricity, the carbon dioxide is generated. Similarly, if we go travel, say by car or by auto or by flight or by any mode other than bicycle, we are using the fuel. And because of that, again, the carbon dioxide is emitted. And this emission of carbon dioxide is very dangerous. And that is why we want that the emission of carbon dioxide, the India and the company or the right, it should be the carbon neutral. So if you just see the companies open their website, every website you will find, carbon neutral by year 2030, or uh, sustainability initiatives, and this is the fancy term which is used by everyone, and the initiatives are also being taken by everyone into this sustainability area. And one question I have seen, that what are the opportunities in sustainability, and that is what we are discussing, friends. The opportunity is how to calculate what is the calculation of carbon emission. Just go on the website and just type calculation of carbon emission. You'll find the formulas. It is very difficult to do, and we can provide that service to the companies. We can do the consulting of the companies, and we can do the reporting in for this BRSR. We can do the assurance of the BRSR. Who are the best one to provide assurance rather than a chartered accountant, right? So these are the certain opportunities for in sustainability. So into all these areas, ESG. So you see this 145 clauses in each area, you will find lot of nitty-gritties, which whenever there are more nitty-gritties, there are more opportunities. And that is how we get the opportunity in consulting, in reporting, giving the assurance, right? So let us move forward towards the.
Just one question left in this. One of them wants to know, is basically Neha Sankhyan. She is like, where do we look out for the certificate course on BRSR?
Online.
Are they online? Okay.
Institute
Thank you.
website online.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So now we have gone through this SRMM, and now let us come to this. Yeah. So huge opportunities. In the second point is about this social stock exchange. Friends, what is this all of you invest in the stocks, and all of you are aware now stock exchange is rising like anything. The Nifty crosses 25,000, and the stocks are increasing day in and day out, and the company's performance is going great. So what is this social stock exchange? Yes, anyone has heard about it? Social stock exchange? Yes, anyone? So what is social stock exchange? Yes. If I want answer from you people, friends.
Nothing come on the question bank also.
Yeah, I am here seeing this chat box.
Great.
So I have not seen Q&A. I'm seeing the chat box right now. So I think this is also very new concept. And in the year 2019, our Honorable Finance Minister has uh, announced this concept of social stock exchange. However, nothing has happened, and now everyone in the council says, and my chairman at that time, with the lady luck, I am coming in this board. The social stock exchange concept has been initiated. And friends, I feel so grateful to contribute for this social stock exchange. So friends, we have seen the companies getting listed on the exchange, and there are two exchanges, BSE and NSE in India. And there is also MSME exchange, SME exchange, where the small companies get listed. So here the NPOs, right, the non-profit organization, the charitable trust or Section 8 companies or the societies into charitable activities get listed on the social stock exchange. And friends, we all are connected with any of the NPOs, charitable trust, or we are connected with Section 8 company, as I said earlier, either as a trustee or as a secretary, treasurer, or as an auditor, right? You agree with me? So now, who can get registered and what are the benefits of this? Let us go into that. So here, friends, also I want to tell all of you that we have worked a lot with SEBI for this social stock exchange. We have framed the code of conduct. We have framed the social audit framework and 16 social audit standards, and coordinated with SEBI. And SEBI also was so happy that they have recognized us. And first time in the history of 75 years of ICI, the name of Institute of Chartered Accountants of India is mentioned in the circular of SEBI. And that is an achievement for each one of us, that SEBI is recognizing the ICAI for the work what we have done. So now the 16 thematic areas which are there, if your trust is into any of this area, can get registered on the social stock exchange. So if it is into eradicating hunger, poverty, inequality or malnutrition, or if they are into say promoting education for underprivileged or hospital or gender equality or the environment, then protection of natural heritage, art or culture, then promote training for the rural sports or Olympic sports or nationally recognized sports, right? Supporting incubators or uh, say in slum area development or disaster management, and or promotion of financial inclusion, or facilitating access to the land and property assets for disadvantaged or underprivileged communities, right? So in any of these 16 thematic areas, majority all are covered. This is very wide. Then Section 135 of Companies Act also. So your trust can get registered on the social stock exchange. And so here certain framework for social stock exchange. What are the minimum requirement? It should be the trust or a trust which is registered under the public trust statute of the state, or it can be registered trust which is registered under Society Registration Act, or trust registered under Indian Trust Act, or it can be Section 8 company also. So disclose if the NPO is owned or controlled by the government or the private. This is a format what it is required. Again, it should be registered under Section 12A, 12AA, or 12AB of under Income Tax Act, and ATG should be there. And for next 12 months, that validity also that should be there. And there should be no ongoing scrutiny. However, we are requested in the committee. So I was part of the committee of SEBI on this social stock exchange, and at that time we requested कि scrutiny तो हो सकता है. So ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि scrutiny चालू है income tax की तो आप register ना करो. And they have accepted. So even if that scrutiny is ongoing, disclosure is required that scrutiny is ongoing. The trust should have a valid IT, income tax, PAN number, and it should be minimum 3-year-old trust. Again, ATG registration should be there, and again, it should be all the requirements of Regulation 292E of ICDR regulation should be met. In annual, last year, the trust should have at least spent 50 lakhs, and in 10 lakhs donation should have been received by the trust in the previous year. The primary goals of the trust should be the social intent and social impact, right? It should not be for profit making. It should be for the social intent and social impact, and it should be for either of these 16 thematic areas. 67% of the activities for target population should be based on the revenue or expenditure or the customer base, right? So if there is a school, if the trust is having a school, so in that 67% of the population based on the revenue, expense, or the customer base. Say for example, students, if we see customer base. So 2/3 should be underprivileged student, right? So there can be two schools of the trust. One can be very good school, big school for students, and others can be for underprivileged children. So in that case, 2/3 of the students, if there are say 300 students, at least 200 students should be underprivileged in that another school. So then it can be registered. Who are not eligible? The corporate foundations, political and religious organizations or the activities, professional or the trade organizations, infrastructure or the housing companies, except affordable housing. These kind of trusts are not eligible to get registered for social stock exchange. So why the trust will get registered? क्यों रजिस्टर करना है? मैं रजिस्टर करूँ, मेरे को इतना सारा फॉर्मेलिटी करना पड़ता है, राइट? सोशल ऑडिट मैंडेटरी है, मुझे सोशल ऑडिट करना पड़ेगा, right? So the main intent, abhi for example, Meera is there and Dipali is there. Meera is running a very good trust, वो डोनेशन लेते हैं और अच्छा स्कूल चलाते हैं जो आदिवासी एरिया में है, बट उसको डोनेशन बहुत ही कम मिल रहा है, तो शी इज गोइंग टू दीपाली एंड सेइंग दीपाली, इफ यू कैन गिव मी सम डोनेशन, आई कैन डू लॉट ऑफ एक्टिविटीज फॉर द अंडर प्रिविलेज चिल्ड्रन in this आदिवासी एरिया. So since Dipali knows Meera, सो दीपाली विल गिव, ठीक है मैं 2 बच्चे को अडॉप्ट करती हूँ और एक बच्चे का अडॉप्शन फॉर स्टडी एजुकेशन 1 ईयर का 25,000 का कॉस्ट है. शी इज गिविंग डोनेशन ऑफ 50,000 टू हर, एंड बिकॉज दीपाली नोज मीरा कि हाँ मीरा अच्छी है, मीरा को अगर मैं पैसा दूंगी तो अच्छा काम करेगी और एक्चुअली मेरा पैसा डोनेशन में यूज होगा. However, Meera knows only say 50 or 100 friends only, and because of that there is a restriction on the amount of donation what she receives, and that is why this is the facility or initiative where the financials, the activities of the trust of this listed trust are there on the website, and it is at least, and it is in public at large, so that the activity which Mira and her trust are doing, it is known to the public at large, and she can get the donation not only from her known circle, but from across India and across world, by looking at the initiatives what has been demonstrated by her trust across. And again, the trust activities, these are everything is socially audited, social audits is being done, so that there is a more confidence what the trust is doing to the stakeholders and the investors. So how the funds are being raised in this trust? So funds are raised by issuance of this ZCZP, that is called zero coupon, zero principal instruments. So we already have certain trust as listed. They have also come out with this ZCZP instruments issue, and it can be also, donation can be raised through mutual fund schemes, or maybe another any other means as specified by time to time. And again, there is also profit social enterprises. We are just right now discussing about NPO related trust, but there is also concept of profit making social enterprises who can raise the funds through issue of the shares and debentures on the social stock exchange platform. Right now it has not been started, but once this SSC, social stock exchange platform for NPOs, is established, then it is planned to start that initiative also. Okay, so now all of you have understood the reason why the trust and everything, and we have what are the opportunities, so we can suggest and support our trust to register on social stock exchange, get it listed. There are about more than 100 trusts which are already registered on social stock exchange. Get it listed. Raising the funds, again we are requested, there should not be any merchant banker concept should be here, and that CBI has accepted. So chartered accountant again has a good opportunity to act to support for making their prospectus and everything, and get the funding and listing and the funding for the trust. So these are certain things which are required. Again, mandatory social audit is mandatory. And friends, as I have said, SEBI has mentioned our name, and it has said that SRO should be formed in Institute of Chartered Accountants of India or any other agency which will be approved by SEBI. And accordingly, the Institute of Social Auditors of India has been formed, which has the headquarters, registered office at Mumbai. And because of it is formed over here, and which is 100% subsidiary of ICAI. And we have framed this social audit standards, social audit framework, and 16 social audit standards based on 16 thematic areas. And what to be reported, why to be reported. Friends, we have visited a lot of NPOs to understand how their reporting is. And accordingly, we have taken up and we have drafted this social audit standards. And how one can become the social auditor? We have to pass the exam conducted by NISM, that is 2 hours exam. And it is online exam. You have to go to their center, give this exam, and if you pass, then you can register with ICAI and become the social auditor. There are about 600 social auditors at present registered with ICAI. And you can do this impact assessment and the social audits, which is non-financial audit. In this audit, you have to report whether the facilities what the trust is providing are proper or not. Well, if it is a school, then the proper attendance system is there, the teachers are there, how many students are there, whether they are getting education properly, and all the facilities properly, whether teachers are there, trained teachers are there, their attendance is there, and they are upgraded with the knowledge, the exam system is proper. All those things we have to verify in the social audit. So one can become the social auditor and do the social audit or the impact assessment. And this impact assessment is also in line with the impact assessment which is mandatorily required for the NPO, for the companies, listed companies having having the 10 crores and above CSR to be done compulsorily. So there also impact assessment is required, and this may be helpful for you to do the impact assessment for the companies also for their CSR activities. So these are the certain initiatives on social audits, social stock exchange also. Again, there are 17 SDGs given by United Nations. It is called UN SDGs. And we have also mapped the social audit standards with this 17 SDGs. Okay. So these are certain initiatives what we have. I have got opportunity to serve to the institute, and that is how the opportunity overall as a to the members have come in this area. And this we have taken up the brief about sustainability, ESG, understanding all these subjects and opportunities for the chartered accountants in this area. So friends, if you have any question, let us take up these questions. Next 5 minutes are there. So any question, I would happy to answer all the questions. We have run through this entire initiatives and the session in 1 hour. It's a very wide and huge subject. But friends, I thought let me update you all on this subject, which is very, very having huge opportunities.
You've done a fantastic job, Preeti ma'am. I guess basically we all are not much aware of these new opportunities, and that's really why there are not many questions. But you have so patiently elaborated on each of the three topics, that is sustainability standards that are coming up, the social stock exchange, and the social audit. I know all these three S only look simple, and you've really made it look simple, but they definitely are going to take a little bit of our time in understanding and going ahead.
So the three P's which I mentioned all of you in the beginning, that in the order, that is all about profitability, people, and planet, and the same are being seen reversed now, right? First is now people, first is planet. Now the companies are looking in this order. First is the planet, then people, and then last comes is a profitability.
Fantastic. You've really explained it in a very, very lucid language, and giving such simple examples that I'm sure one and all have got 110% benefit out of every single word of yours.
So thank you very much. And with these words, I'm signing off, and uh, uh, looking forward for all your attendance in future also. Our Yashaswini series will continue as it is, but you may not see me because the code of conduct is there in from tomorrow. So signing off, Preeti Saula, Central Council member, ICI, and chairperson of your own committee, Women Members Excellence Committee. So thank you for all your participation, and looking forward the same in future.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for all the effort that you've taken in. I have seen all the changes happening in the institute with your presence, and as you rightly said, with the lady charm, we'll be seeing several other changes and acceptabilities of our institute at various different forums. We all definitely support you at all levels, and we see you rising. Great. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you very much, friends. Rupal, you are on mute.
You are mute.
Unmute her.
Preeti ma'am, I would like to say it was such an enriching session that when this session was on, my younger daughter Niyoshi, she's 24 years old. She was having her food, say, Mommy, whenever her next session is there, definitely I would like to join. She is in event, so she was thinking that we can take idea of sustainability, and this is a really interesting way of explaining what she is explaining.
Yes,
Mm.
yes.
And
Thank
always
you very much.
uncovering.
Your session was also very nice, very good.
Thank you, Preeti ma'am, always there for us, being our mentor, and keep rising. And your unconditional and unwavering contribution towards institute, we want it for the longer time. So this is the only shuruat.
Thank you very much. Goodbye, friends. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye everyone.